Right, we'll just get these tables set up. Hey, wait a second. Why do I always have the small one? Yo, it's Ben from Flatdog here, and today we're talking about camp tables. All of these ones I've used in the past, and now I have a new favourite. Before we get onto that though, let's talk more in depth about the camping tables that I've used, why, how, purpose, what the thinking was behind it, some of the differences, and you can make your mind up for yourself, maybe even learn a little bit on camp tables to decide what is right for you. Little side note, at the end of the video we do have an exclusive discount code for my new favourite camp table. So let's start where it began. Back when I had a full head of hair and I was a bit younger, I thought smaller was better. I started off with a Kampa little fold out table, which is nice and simple to use. Still has its purpose today. I always keep it in the back of the car. The legs fold out and that's it, done. So now I just use it for holding books, cups, mugs if I'm just sat chilling out at a campsite, but it's a little bit small for anything if barbecuing, or it's a bit awkward as well with it being so low to the floor. Still quite handy, about £15 to purchase. I will always keep it in the car, but times have changed. So next on the camp table journey was the Kampa aluminium leaf table. So this one in theory is a great idea. It's aluminium, it's strong, it's been durable, it's lasted the test of time. But the reason why I decided to change was it's a bit of a faff to put up. So, there we go. I can still not remember how to do it to the day. So it folds down like so. I think actually it doesn't. I think it maybe folds a bit flatter. There we go. It doesn't come with a bag or anything like that. So, as you can see, there we go, I've done that before. As you can see, it's just a bit of a faff to put up. Other than that, it's a nice easy table to actually use. It's aluminium, it's solid, there's no elastics to split or deteriorate. So it's okay, but just decided to try something else from there. From the Kampa leaf table, I decided I wanted something a little bit more simple to put together and use. There's quite a modern take on lightweight, small, easy to transport tables, and this was exactly one of those. So it essentially comes in the top and the legs. So it literally packs away to nothing. It weighs less than a couple of kilos. There's lots of brands on the market. This is one that I picked up a few years ago now, so I can't even remember the brand. It's not one of the fancy expensive ones, but it certainly did the job. There's a lot of these on the market. They certainly have the place for this reason. And even I can put this one together. Now the big downside that I had to use in this table was the material top. Although it's lightweight, although it's durable, it's just not very practical for putting hot drinks or food on or eating off. It's a bit small. Certainly got its purpose, but definitely not to go into battleship and to use as an everyday camping table. Then we moved on to an aluminium topped table again. So at this point I've now decided that the canvas tabletops lightweight is just not for me. A camping table needs to be used for cooking, sitting around in the evening, and it's quite key as part of the furniture when camping. So I went for the ARB camping table, which is actually still available now. It's a nice sized table. It's not the tallest on the market, it's not the biggest, but it's certainly sturdy, strong and durable. It's not too dissimilar to a lot of aluminium tables on the market. So you just slide the top off the poles, and you can see there you've got the traditional sort of table leg structure, so it's solid, sturdy there. You pop in these two poles to give the tabletop some structure. And one thing I really do like about this table is the fact that when you put it together, you have these plastic retainers at both sides. So when you put that table together, just like so, that allows you to pick the table up and move it without the top falling off. So that's been quite nice. I've used that one for just over a year now. You have the two elastic cords that run the length of the table, so that's how you're able to pop the top on both ends. It's strong, it's durable, it's a nice sized table, but then ARB came out with what is my new favourite table. Let's show you that one in detail. Here we have it, the ARB Pinnacle camp table. I'm going to run through how to set it up, some of the features and specifications, and why I think this is now the ultimate camping table for me. As with all the ARB camping range, it comes in a nice bag, and you have two pieces mainly, the legs and the tabletop. So we'll show you how that goes together now. Here we obviously have the legs, fold out nice and simple. You have some poles which you need to put together, but they just give a bit of structure to the tabletop. So they just click in here. You just bring the camera in, you'll be able to see. And again on this side. So this is what keeps your tightness and that secure base for the table. And the second one. Awesome. Then what I'm going to do is finish constructing the mesh bag. So that's like a second shelf for the table. Great for putting in kitchen roll, any condiments that you might use while you're cooking, things like that. From there, then we have the tabletop. So like I may have already mentioned, it's black aluminium tabletop. And one of the great things about this, instead of having that traditional elastic that stretches, pulls, wears over time, this tabletop has sort of these plastic hinges, which is great for folding it up. And the other great feature is the tabletop doesn't split when you've got anything on there, which I'm sure we've all done. I've done it many a time, and I'm so glad not to have that issue anymore. To pop the top on, just slide over the two poles you've put together already, just like so. And then on the other end, it's just a little click into that end of the pole. That is the table set up. So this is currently in the lowest setting at 79 centimetres tall. But with the independently adjustable legs, you can raise that all the way to 99 centimetres. These independently adjustable legs obviously allow you to level out the table on uneven land, but it also gives you the option to have the table with dual functionality. So I like this setup if I'm barbecuing. It's a great worktop at a nice height to be able to cook on the barbecue and use the table, and then once food's all done and the drinks start flowing in the evening, I just lower down the height of the table and it's great to sit round. It's got a nice big tabletop, which is actually the biggest tabletop I've used from any of the tables that I've used in the past. We'll pop the dimensions of that on screen now, along actually with the pack dimensions, because that's quite nice for you to know as well. There's the ARB Pinnacle camp table. Just to quickly recap, durable black top, independently adjustable legs, nice mesh pocket underneath for extra storage. You can hold 30 kilos of weight on top of the table, so it's strong and durable as well. There we have it, the Flatdog and my overview of camp tables. The new ARB table really is the pinnacle of camp tables. We're going to pop links in the description for all of the tables that we've shown on this video. Some still have their uses, some will suit others better than they did myself. Hopefully you've learned a little bit about each table and what might suit you. Thank you very much for watching the video. Like, subscribe, click the bell, links will be below, and oh yes, there is the exclusive discount code for the ARB Pinnacle table, so we'll pop that on screen now and check out the links in the comments below of how to purchase that one. Thank you for watching. Catch you on the next one.